there is another application, another app that you can use if you are facing, if you are struggling, that you are facing that you don't have partner or you are not getting people on regular basis. So that time there is also one application that you can use, that is Episoden. And on Episoden you can get people all around the world, all around the world. So you can talk with them, you can make practice with them, you can learn, you can expand your knowledge, and you can elevate your English level. There are a lot of a platform where we even there are a platform that we can talk on audio call.
Yes, yes,
That's why I started using Episoden, and where I can practice anytime, anywhere, and there is no limit. And that application is free of cost. You don't need to, pay. And you don't need to even spend a single penny. You can go and check out and and install that application and just use. Actually get
yeah,
another level of experience, another level of confidence you will feel in yourself while speaking, because there's some are native speaker, because they all are from different country. Sometimes you get Indian people as well. It's not like that you will always get out of the country people. Sometime at times you can get people who are from India as well.
mm,
Hello, good morning.
yeah. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for asking me. And how about you? How have you been today?
Yeah, I'm also fine. Thank you for asking. And
Okay.
ma'am, the winter season is going on. And how have you been in the winter season?
Yeah. Winter season. I'm good. I think I actually the thing is that I don't like winter season literally. In winter especially, I am not able to, bear this much cold. Literally, and this year it has been a freezing cold. So that's why I am intolerant of this much cold. So that's why I don't like winter. But otherwise,
Yeah, yeah.
overall, it is good. And what about you?
Yeah, I don't like the winter season. Yeah, because it is so cold in the morning time and the evening time. But at this time, the weather is very comfortable. Sun is shining above my head. But
Mm.
I don't like the winter season because in this time I have to wear cap, sweater, jacket, so many things. That's
Yes.
why I don't like.
Yeah, we have to put, layer of cloths, layer of warm clothes. And the second thing is that literally in my case that I really feel, sluggish in winter, and I always procrastinate, my task. Even though I knew that they are important, they are crucial for me, but because of that cold, I often procrastinate my tasks and my goals. So that's why this is another reason that I don't enjoy winter.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And ma'am, before starting our conversation, we should introduce ourselves. First of all, please say something about yourself. I know very well about yourself, but for my viewers, first of all, please say something about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. So, as you already know, my name is Arshi and I hail from UP, Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my master in chemistry. In addition, I did BEd. And after completing my study, I was working as a chemistry teacher, but currently I'm just working as a home tutor. I'm not working under anyone. I'm just my own boss these days. And along with that, I have a YouTube channel where I upload English conversation videos and short videos as well. And my YouTube channel name is Confident Arshi. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I can say that I have a bunch of hobbies. Literally, I have so much on my plate to enjoy when I get a leisure time. So there are many hobbies. But I would like to mention one favorite hobby of mine, and that is learning this language. Literally, this is one of my favorite hobby that these days I'm completely into, learning this language. So this is my favorite hobby. Other than that, I have many modes. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Yes, it is wonderful introduction from your side, and ma'am, right now also you are speaking English very well. And during your study in the school, at that time, did you study in English medium school?
Not actually. I'll be very honest. I come from a vernacular background. I have completed my overall study in Hindi medium. So I'm not from English medium background. I'm just from Hindi medium background. Yes.
Yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask one question to you. Right now, also you are your whole study was Hindi medium school. Right now, also you are speaking English very well. And many students, they are always think that yeah, I belong to West Bengal. Bengali is my mother tongue. Yeah, my native language is Bengali. Yeah, I did not study in English medium school, and that's why many students they always think that yeah, I'm not belong to English medium school. That's why I cannot speak English. And what do you think? Is it right or wrong?
And it is a completely I can't agree with that because the thing is that English, I know English is a subject, but the thing is that you need to understand English is also a language. English is a
Yes,
language. So if you can learn your mother tongue, without studying, so why you can't learn this language? This is also a language, but I know this is not our mother tongue. We need to, if someone wants to learn this language, so obviously we need to go for the extra mile. It's not something that we will get everything on the platter. We have to put every possible effort, and we have to go for extra mile, and we have to put extra effort for learning this language. But I disagree with those people who think that I'm not English medium background, and I don't have environment, and I don't have exposures. I don't have people with whom I could practice, so I cannot learn this
yes,
language. It's not like that. It's just a language. You can learn this language, but yes, um at least you should know the fundamental of grammar, initially, if you want to initiate your journey. So that means you should know. I think it is must to know basic grammar, because if you don't know the basic grammar, if you don't know the rules, so how you would be able to construct the sentence, how would you be able to speak a correct sentence, correct sentence. So that's why I
yes,
always said that if you have knowledge, if you have basic knowledge in grammar, so then just start your learning by listening, by speaking, reading, and writing. And then obviously everyone can learn this language. It's not like that we need degree for learning this language, or we need a medium for learning this language. It's not like that. Anyone, can learn this language. If I can learn, so everyone
yes,
can learn. Yes.
yes, yes. You are right. Actually, English is always you have when I was starting in the school at the time. Always I took as a subject English as a subject, but
Yeah.
for learning this language, always you have to take the as a language. Yeah,
As a language.
if you take as a language, you can learn this language very easily.
Yes, yes, but yeah, you have to go for extra mile. It is not something that you can learn this language effortlessly, or without giving time, or without putting effort. It's not like that. That you have to put effort, every possible effort, and you have to come out of your comfort zone. You should be the first thing I would say that you should fall in love with this language. You should fall in love with this language, so then maybe it can become easier for you. Then later on you will start enjoying the process of learning this language. Otherwise it's not easy. It's not just to walk in the park. I know learning this language is not just walk in the park, obviously, but at the same time it's not a big deal. It's not a rocket science. We can learn this language, but the thing is that we have to be very passionate about learning this language, and we should fall in love with this language.
Yes, you're right. And ma'am, I'm very eager to know about yourself, about your English speaking journey, because I belong to village area. I did not go anywhere. I did not go any coaching center. I did not go any where. Always staying at my home and using my smartphone. I am learning this language. And ma'am, I want to know from your side. And earlier, did you go anywhere? Did you join any coaching center for learning this language?
No, as generally speaking, I didn't join any institute, any classes, or I didn't take any session with Twitter so far, literally. So I would say no. I didn't join any institution, and I didn't. I have been learning this language by on my own. I'm using social media, I'm using my phone, I'm using other application. There are a lot of platform where we can speak. There are thousand, videos, and there are plenty of content, English content on YouTube. So I have been watching and I have been listening those content, and also on Instagram you can learn this language, slowly and gradually. There are a lot of people, they are teaching English. They are sharing advanced structures of the sentences and vocab, and there are a lot of things, tongue twister and shadowing practice, so you can do on your own. You don't need to go and you don't need to join any institute. You can learn this language by just sitting at home on your own. Yeah, but after some
Yes, yes.
time, to get accuracy, to get a proficiency in your language, you need Twitter, obviously. Now, I am also thinking, I am also pondering to take session with Twitter, but I think it will take a little bit time to take those sessions.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
you're
I have
right.
made up
Yeah,
my.
nowadays,
Hmm.
yes, social media is available. Yeah, in social media is available. There are so many applications are available in the Play Store, and after downloading those kind of application, you can practice. Yeah, there is no. According to me, there is no need to go anywhere. In my point of view.
Yes, yes. Oh, absolutely. Completely agree with you.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask another question to you. I know very
Mhm.
well to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: ALS, RW, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important. But according to you, what is the most important part for learning this language?
Well, it's a little bit. Uh, I was a tricky question for me, because as we all know that there are four aspects of learning this language. There are four, there are four steps of learning this language, and each one, equally important for learning this language. So but if uh, I have to tell you that what are the most important aspect of learning this language. So what I did when I initiated my learning journey, at the beginning, so I have started by listening and speaking. I was listening a lot. I
Yes,
was indulged in speaking. Sorry, I was indulged in listening. I used to listen many hours. Like, I was completely engrossed in listening and then speaking. Obviously, slowly and gradually, I started speaking English. So what I feel that listening and speaking are far more important, than reading and writing. But yes, later on, after some time, those are also important. Like, after 6 months and 8 months, you will realize that now I need, more words, like more fancy words and the advanced structures of the sentence. Now I want clarity in my thoughts, now I want to broaden my horizon. So then you can work on your writing skill and reading skill. So initially I did work on my speaking and listening, and now I am learning. I'm working each and every aspect of learning this language. Like, I'm listening, speaking, reading, and writing. I'm covering all the aspect or four aspect of this language now. Yeah, but
yes, yes.
listening and
Yeah,
speaking
okay.
are
Actually,
far crucial. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right. Listening and speaking both are very important for learning the language, because always you have to think how did you learn your native language? Always by listening and by speaking. Yeah, that's why listening and speaking is very important for learning any language, not only
Anything.
English but also every language.
Every language. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
That's true.
But in our locality,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, I noticed that there are so many students. Yeah, they can read properly, they can write properly, they can also understand properly while watching any English content. But when they start speaking, at that time they get stuck. Yeah. But what is the reason? Because they do not practice, they do not open the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, for speaking, you have to open your mind, your mouth. You can't speak without speaking. If you want to speak, then speak. There is no way.
Yes.
There is no shortcut. There is no way for speaking this language. It doesn't matter you like it or not, but you have to speak. You have to open your mouth. Otherwise, you cannot learn this language by listening, by reading, and by writing until you open your mouth, until you start speaking. So it is, I think it is,
Yes. Yes.
speaking is pivotal for learning this language. So you have to keep this thing in your mind. That without speaking, I can't speak, and I don't speak English. Whether I am focusing on
Yes. Yes.
reading, writing, and listening, but they will only work for you until you start speak. Otherwise, they will not work for you.
Yes, actually, always you have to speak regular basis. Yeah, if you don't speak
Regular.
every single day, definitely while speaking English, you get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I started my English speaking journey, at that time I had to face a lot of problem, because at that time when I was speaking with another person, at that time I got stuck. Yeah, lack of vocabulary. Yeah, proper vocabulary did not come at that time in my
Yes.
brain.
Yes. Yes. You're right.
And
Yes.
ma'am, in your locality, do you have any friend? Do you have any partner for practicing purpose?
Not actually. I to be I'll be very honest that I don't have anyone with whom I could practice and I can make practice. There is no one who can speak with me. I'm the
Mm.
one in my locality who is speaking this language. Who is speaking this language. But I
How much time do you practice every single day?
Yeah, I do practice because it's not like that if I don't have people around me, so I can't practice. Not like that. We are living contemporary world, we are living present world where we can get everything, socially. So if like I as I mentioned that I do practice every single day, so there are a lot of platform where I can practice every single day. If I am not getting people, if I am not getting real people, on audio call, so that time I go with the audio call. I talk over there at
Yes, yes.
least 1 hour every single day, and there is
And
no now.
yeah, I am using this application for a long time, but nowadays I noticed that in the Microsoft Teams, I did not get the proper co-learner person.
Yes.
Every single day when I drop the message in this group, yeah, there is no one.
Yes, this is the same I felt. I am feeling these days. So then you will.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask one question to you. And you are also speaking English very well. You are speaking in Indian accent. I am speaking also Indian accent. And nowadays, I notice that many YouTuber they are learning another accent. I mean, British accent, American accent. Nowadays, do you follow this kind of accent? Do you want to
Well,
learn this kind of accent?
yeah, I'll be very honest, and to be very honest, I'm literally into accent. I really, I want to take, I want to speak in accent. I don't know why, but I'm like a crazy for speaking in accent.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but this is something that always trigger me that you have to speak in that way, because when you speak in accent. Like native accent, so that time you pronounce word exactly, you pronounce word
Yes.
correctly. So I am not learning accent for just showing off, for showing to others people that I can speak in this accent and I'm speaking British accent and American accent. It's not like that because I want to pronounce each and every word correctly and clearly. So that's why
Yes,
I'm more focusing on shadowing practice. I'm literally and completely keen. Um, I am more focusing on shadowing practice. So whenever I get time, so if there is something that I am watching, so I repeat each and every sentence. I repeat every dialogue with the same tone, rhythm, intonation, then speed, then pace, and everything. I try to inculcate, those things in my speaking way because I really want to speak very, very clearly. There should be very, the thing
yes,
is that the ultimate thing is that I want to speak like a naturally or effortlessly, so that's why I'm more focusing on shadowing practice. So some or the other ways, I also feel that I should speak. That I want to speak in accent. Literally, like I don't know why, but everyone has their own choices and on likes. So I like accent as well.
yes, yes. Yeah, well, nowadays I am watching few videos for learning the another accent, American accent also. Yeah, I want to learn this kind of accent. But nowadays I am speaking with my Indian accent. But for I know very well when I learn another accent at that time, pronunciation is very important. Yeah,
Yes,
and from where I learn pronunciation of the word. Yeah, properly.
yes, yes, yes. So it's not Indian accent is great accent. I can't deny. Obviously Indian accent. Every celebrity, every cricketer, every
Yes,
a person who speak who are good at this language, they speak in Indian accent. And Indian accent is a great. We cannot. It is a fact. I think it is a fact, and we can't deny it. But the thing is that everyone has their own likes and choices and wish that I want to speak like that and I want to speak like that. So yeah, that's why I have something in my mind that I want to speak in accent, and I am
yes,
working
yes,
on it, and I don't know how much time it will take. Yes.
yeah. All right, ma'am. It was a nice conversation with you. Yeah, you are
Yes.
also speaking English very well. I have learned so many things by
Thank
connecting with
you.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much for
All
your
right.
appreciation. And yeah, it is indeed, it was really lovely talking with you. And thank you for joining me and thank you for giving me a precious time. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.
All right. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day, ma'am.